that couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss baby, CEO del LLC, lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico, tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I ain't built this in a day, but you know I'm here now to stay.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Tigers and the Giants coming up next.
It can hold over 8. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, they'll run. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Wow, wide open here, complete. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Back to the air, McCarthy. He finds Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He breaks the tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They give it to him again. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense?
His first throw is an interception. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. The 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They kick the running back in motion. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Well, motion Brown right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing the receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. Behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Tigers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Another carry for him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. On target to his man Polk. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. The give here on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He's got a man left. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the well again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Moss hauls it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Another throw here on 2nd down. That one's complete, right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Tigers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw it in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. From that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Giants using their first time out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll come up 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Cade's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached halftime, and it's a comfortable 11-point lead for him at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He's got him. That's Moss. Brushes him off with ease. It's a pickup of 26, and it'll give him a first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Give on the counter. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 18. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gets this to Kincaid. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They kick the running back in motion. Polk makes the catch. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running back sent in motion. McCarthy trying again on second down. On target to his man Polk. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. A tight end in motion now. Handoff now out of the gun. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it an 11-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Setting up a throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back gets the handoff. And he drives it up past the 45. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
One of the tight ends motioning left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's dime defense from the G-men, third down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Tigers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he's got this down to the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the New York offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Tigers getting their punt team out there. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the Giants are going to like where they start out for this drive. They send a tight end in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Back to the air, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Hands team comes up big. They're going to hang on to win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
That pass complete to Moss. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn